as it looks it is. Yes. Whoo, and let's breathe. Good evening, good evening. How are you? How is everyone? So let me start saying good evening. Thank you, Star, helping and for your patience so far. Carisha, good evening. Autumn, good evening. Tammy Coxbot, might be a German surname or a mix of it. Patrick, good evening. I haven't spoken to you in a long time. Lovely to see you here tonight. And we are live. Debbie, good evening. Hello, hello. Do you pray? Oh, I wonder if there's someone that I know. And then we have Patrick, hi stays. Kaz is saying good evening. Negin, good evening. Kelly. So, Maxine. So, guys, do me a favor and type down where you are from. Where are you based? I'd love to know where you are connecting from. Okay. So, I will start. Hello from Canada. Maxine, good evening. Negin is from Sweden. Good evening, Sweden. Ireland, we love Ireland. Such a beautiful country. So Dupre, California. So Dupre, I have a student whose surname is Dupre, so I just was wondering if he was the same person. Almi from Holland. Kaz from Kent. Kaz, I'm based in Surrey, near Reigate, so we are not probably that far from each other. Minnesota, UK, wonderful. I'm very excited. So what I want to do, Alessia from the US, welcome Alessia. I am very grateful you guys are here with me. And what I want to do, I want to do a bit of a mix tonight. I may go psychic and read your aura, send you some healing if it's necessary, pick up a card. Obviously, I work always with spirit. So sometimes I start a reading, I pick up a card and bang, spirit comes in, and then I can connect with whoever needs to get the message. Debbie from South Africa, wonderful. Okay, right, now, what I want to do, I want to start giving out a message. This is what I feel guided to do. Now, I have a man in spirit. He's not too old. He's around retirement age, not quite, a bit younger than that. He used to be a plumber, okay? And he died in an accident, he's saying, okay? So listen carefully, because if you can take at least some of the details I'm giving you, then I would love to hear from you. Please say, I can take some of that, or I can take that, and then I will connect my energy to yours and to the spirit that's come forward, and so we can move on from there, okay? So I get a name. He's saying Mark. He's a lovely, lovely chap. He's a lovely man. He was very loved by a lot of people, and he was doing a lot of good, okay? He was doing a lot of good. So, yes. Thank you, Stacy. So, this man was about once, I'm going to meter, maybe it could be 5'7", 5'8", or 178. This is what he's saying, using the metrics I'm used to. Good evening, James. So, so we've got a Mark. I know that he did plumbing, whether it was his main job or it was a hobby or he was doing a lot of that. He died near to retirement or a bit earlier than that. So we are talking about, thank you, Joanne, for, I hope I live up to the expectations as your first time that you see me on live. So I love you to join. I love you being here with us. Hey, everyone, I'm new on here, would love a reading. Okie dokie, Marie, because I'm just giving a message right now. So if you, and I'm just throwing it out there. So it could be any of you, okay? So this man said that in the latter part of his life, he had been suffering with bad backache, okay? And he's saying that he would really suffer with that. And I know that he had started going to see the doctor very often, okay? I think the relation could be a woman. So he would be the brother-in-law, okay? He would be a brother-in-law, he's saying, okay? Because I feel he was also a father, okay? And I know that he had 2 daughters. So he is being very specific with what he's saying, okay? So can anyone, and I know because I used StreamYard as a platform myself for my Wednesdays spiritual podcasts, where I invite mediums and healers from all over the world. And you know, and the thing is with StreamYard, there is always a 10-15 seconds delay from when I talk. So please let me know if you can take any of this information, okay? So we are saying there is a name, Mark, 2 daughters, he's a father, therefore he is a brother-in-law, so it could be anyone here following tonight that is, hello, Michelle from Calgary. Hello, good evening, welcome. Good evening, good afternoon to you. So anyone, I'll give you some more information, and then if nobody steps forward, I'm giving a reading right now to everyone. Someone must take this message. I know that there is someone on here that should be able to recognize the details I'm providing. And we can start working on the rest of the message from there on, okay? So for as much as I don't want to take too much time, if the person that should be able to recognize this person is not picking up on this for whichever reason, then I will need to move on to, oh, thank you, that's a good idea, Stacey. Then if nobody can take this, then I shall move on. I think, to be honest with you, I'm in the US. This man was based in the US. The name was Mark. There was something to do. He was handling like plumbing a lot, pipes and things like that. He might have worked actually on an oil platform because he's just showed that to me. So based in the US, he is a brother-in-law. He had 2 daughters. He's given me a name, Mark. It's not necessarily his own name. It could be a name that you could recognize within your surroundings, be it family, friends, neighbors, and thereabouts, okay? Always keep your mind open, okay? When any medium give you messages, all right? He had a very bad back, and he passed around in his 60s. He wasn't quite retired yet, but he was thinking about that. So I am gonna give another 10 seconds and then I'm gonna move on because nobody's stepping forward. I'm 100% sure there is someone here that should be able to take this. I know, Patrick. I'm sure you can feel it as well, feel him as well. I actually feel this connection, Patrick. I feel that you have tapped into my energy and my link, and you can feel it. So we are gonna apologize to this gentleman, and hopefully someone might be able to come later. Yeah, I knew you could. I could feel it. How this man passed of disease. I think it was almost sudden. So it was either when he was diagnosed, either when this was diagnosed, it was too late, or I know he had a bit of an issue with his heart, but it wasn't a big thing. I think he had a genetic malfunctioning of his heart, but it's not something that would have ever. He's telling me that he had quite of a healthy life. So when he was being diagnosed, okay, I'm hearing liver. So it might have been cancer to the liver, and it was quite an aggressive type. So I hope you pray that helps somewhat. And I will ask this gentleman just to step aside and sit next to me and just enjoy the evening, and hoping that maybe someone might take him later on, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna do, without further ado, I am gonna start, that's okay, Dupre, thank you for asking, Dupre. Okay, so let me see, I am going to Maxine Roslut. Martine Roslut. That's it. Thank you. Right. Okay. So, good evening, Elsa. Ask, can you take Patrick? What do you mean, Patrick? Oh. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Patrick. Ask him, can he take Patrick? He's saying no. If you're asking me to ask the spirit is saying no. I had a plumber work on my houses in the US. Oh my God. All right, okay. He's laughing now. Was he someone that would smile and be a gentle soul, Patrick? He looks a bit confused. I'm not quite sure whether he had issues with his, can't remember the name. Okay, right. Well, he said Mark, but actually it's not necessarily his name. So, you know, sometimes names such as dates, sometimes, you know, you may take or leave. Did you know anything about his private life? And do you know if did you hear about his dying or death or illness even? Because I feel that he's saying to me that he would have died after. So I don't know if it's because he's on the other side, he knows everything. No, being honest, no. That's fine, Patrick. Thank you for, you know, it would have been quite of an amazing link. So, but he said to me straight away, no, when I asked him if you could take a Patrick. So, okay, thank you for stepping forward though. And so we were with that, Stacy, can you put the name of that lady back on again? Because my memory is like, not extremely good. Maxine, that's it. It's not extremely good these days. The memory, short memory particularly. All right, Maxine. Be a powerhouse. Okay, Maxine, I feel that recently you have gone through a bit of a turmoil in your life. Oh my God, what was that? Did you see that? Did it move before? Oh well, I'm not worried. The house is protected. I can chat to spirit. They're all laughing here at the back. So your hair spiked. My hair spiked as well. Oh my God. Yeah, there must have been energy then. All right, spirit, calm down. Look at this, Maxine. Look at the energy. When I said energy and the clock went. Yeah, I know, Maxine. I did as well. It made noise. So, and I can see from the camera. And this is why I think that happened. Energy, lightning. You must have gone through quite some time recently, Maxine. And I think that you are going through a period of recharging of yourself. You needed to take a step back and recharge your batteries, okay? I also feel strongly that you need to start working with crystals. I don't know whether you already have crystals, if you are into crystals, but definitely this card is saying that you can achieve far more. I stepped back from reading missing persons. Oh, you love crystals. Okay. Interesting. So, what do you mean you stepped back from reading missing persons? Is that what you used to do? So, anyways, I feel that sometimes you have the sensation that time is your enemy from finding people who are missing. Okay, interesting. Very, very beautiful service that you offered. I think, Maxine, that you've had a surcharge. Good evening to you, English Viking. I know of another Viking in Denmark. I don't know whether you are the same person, Mr. Pugsley. So very draining, that's it. And I think that this lightning is exactly, talking about that, okay? So yes, now I can see that because it was very draining. And you've come to a point where, you need to start looking after yourself. And the thing is that you have worked overtime thinking of helping indigenous people as I am Metis. Okay, interesting. So let me clarify with another card, because I can see that Spirit is clearly wanting to say something. We even had the amazing arms on the clock just spiking about. Good evening, Elizabeth. Nice to see you. So you have an Ace of Pentacles. Now, what this is showing me, and have a look here, you have the sunshine. Oh, not the other one, wait. You have the sunshine, which is like a coin. I forgot to change account. Oh, John, I thought it was you actually, by the way. That's right. So you have a coin. This is the sun that looks like a coin, and this is a coin as well. 1-1. Don't try and tell yourself that I've done too much, regrets, I should have stopped earlier, why did I do this? I love what I do, but I did too much. And I hear very clearly that you are exactly where you're meant to be right now. Okay? So at this moment in time, let's see if we get anything. Oh my goodness me, I have goosebumps. Look, you have the sun there, you have the coin of the shape of the sun, and you have another sun here. This is fantastic. I mean, ooh, the energy around you, wow. Maxine, I think that you are having some beautiful stuff coming up for you in the future that will replenish you of the energy loss. So you have 3 suns. So I know that the indigenous people are like shamanic, and if I were you, I look into the meaning of the 3 suns, because I feel that what this message is talking about is coming from ancestors. So sun equals soul path alignment, slow sun read. Yes, I know that, but I feel she's definitely on her path. And what I was trying to say is that, Maxine, there is some past lives coming in at the moment for you, and these messages are being given by some already indigenous people that are waiting for you to start doing exactly that, helping them when you feel you are ready. Meanwhile, they will be lightening up your path one stone at a time as you place your foot, as they're showing to me, as you place your foot 1 foot at a time forward. Every time you take a step, the path will lighten and lighten up and lighten up, so that every step you take, you know 100% that you are on the right path. Okay? Oh, great grandfather, one of your guides. You see, so we have identified him. Now, he's trying to tell me his name, and I can't catch it because it's a bit of a peculiar name, but I understand that it has to do with moon. Oh, it's like moon something. So I don't know whether you know his name, your great-grandfather, but I think he was working massively with, he was a shaman, and he was working with the elements and the elementals. So we are shifting quite considerably, and for you to do this work, you will not experience any longer what you've experienced so far. Okay? No, I do not. He was a Native American. Okay, he provides me with herb advice. You see? So elements and elementals. Right. Oops. Oh dear. What's going on? I'm sorry if I'm still. Something has happened with my laptop and suddenly ended up somewhere else. So I feel that you will be guided into this new path, which is the one you know and you're aware of. They are not going to pressurize you in starting at any time. They want you to feel confident that you can do this, but They want to reassure you. And I appreciate, for the rest of you that are listening to me the first time, this is not a standard reading that I would do, okay? But because I work with energies, I will go with the flow whenever any energy comes in, okay? I welcome all energies that want to cooperate and provide, the public with the personal information that they want to give. They want to reassure you that you will not be you won't be feeling depleted any longer, okay? Once you will start working with them, it will be a completely different type of work that you will be doing, and it will entail the uses and the knowledge you have about herbs and the elements, and this keeps coming back, okay? So, and it's strongly related to healing. So you're starting to feel stronger with that. Darling, I'm not surprised. Look at the suns here. I mean, they're like power charging you now. Yeah. So keep welcoming this magnificent power that is being given to you. Okay. All right. So, I feel I really want to move on now. I don't want to spend too much time because it feels like they just popped in to say, hey, we are here. Yes, you're right. This is what you will be, what are you meant to be doing? And so, carry on with your personal journey of healing. And when you're ready, come to us. And this is the message for you. Okay, Maxine? Okay, so thank you for coming along, and hopefully I shall see you another time. Now, let's see. Yes. Oh, bless you. Yes. Yes, that's why Spirit came forward, because they needed to uplift you and make you feel that you are on the right path. You are exactly where you're meant to be. So what has happened was meant to happen for you so that you could take this break. It's like a tarot card and the Tower, where something, it's like a clean slate, to create a clean slate and just start from scratch again. And this is exactly what you're going through, because you had to decide to give up what you were doing, that you could no more. And now you need to, and what you need to ask yourself, what are the lessons that I have learned so far? Okay, because this will be your wisdom going forward when you will start working with indigenous people. You understand? So, wonderful, excellent. So let me see. Let me go on to someone else. So please let me know if you're open to readings while I am shuffling the cards, so I take a bit of time. So I am drawn to Amy Louise, actually. Good evening, Amy Louise. Where are you from? Where are you from? Okay, and I've pulled up one card, and I can say to you already, right, now these cards make sense. Okay, I'm just trying to tap into your energy. Let me go up. Let me see. Amy Louise. There you go. Amy Louise. Thank you. Okay, now there you go. Now, Amy Louise, I have flexibility, we have diligence, and we have new beginnings. So let me tell you what's going on. I'm going psychic again if Spirit wants to come in. Okay, in fact, I've got someone already coming in, but let me tell you first. This is a male presence. It could be, it feels like kind of warm and loving, and I believe it might be, he's a father and a grandfather. Okay, so I believe that he died of an older age, so probably, possibly, we are talking about a grandfather here, and possibly on the father's side, okay? Because he's showing himself on the other side, not on the mother's side, but on the father's side for me. Your grandfather, oh, he's your guide. Wonderful. Okay, right. Now, he is saying that you're praying a lot, that you talk to him, that you are aware, 100% correct, father side, that you are someone that prays, someone that wishes to the stars, someone that tries to co-create with the universe, okay? Now, your grandfather is there, okay, to help you transitioning from a phase of your life that is currently coming to an end for new beginnings, okay? And I know that the phase is coming to an end because the tiger, which is you, yourself, you're coming out of the woods, because there has been a time where you didn't know what was going on with you. It's like was one thing after the other and after the other and after the other. At some point you felt you had lost your way into words, you didn't know where's the light, where's the exit. And yes, it's here, you're there, okay? Now, there is praise for you here. It says diligence, because in the experience of the past, say, about maybe 8 to 10 years, I think you've learned a lot of lessons, and this has taught you to become quite, would I say grounded, perhaps? When you have an issue on your hands, you will try to look at the situation from different corners, an eagle eye sort of thing, yeah? So, let me have a sip of water. Very much so. Right, and but there are always doubts. There are always doubts in your mind. Am I doing the right thing? You try to be so structured in the way you take decisions that sometimes you lean almost too much on the rational side of yourself, rather than allowing your gut sense and gut feeling to lead you. Now, grandfather is here to say, hey, we're working together. You're not on your own. That's your uncertainty, yes. And grandfather is saying, you're not on your own. Follow your gut feeling, because that is us from the other side try to push you forward and give you the direction. So when something feels right, just go for it. Don't overthink it, because he's saying to me that you overthink it a bit too much. Okay, you overthink it a bit too much sometimes, and that's your Achilles talon, yeah, heel. So, new beginnings. Now, I know for a fact that you have been thinking for a long time of starting something new. Right, so when will it happen? Very soon, I would say. Granddad is saying February, March, because you are coming out of the woods. So you know that you're wrapping up things. It's like when you're moving house and it's on the last day coming out of the old house and doing the last cleaning and tidying up before you leave the keys to the next person. So this is where you're at. That's a bit of a of an image that I wanted to give you to show you, to make you understand where you're at. Oh, you're liking to move. Oh, is that what it is about then? Because that is the main image, the idea. Oh, looking to move. Sorry, my throat is itching. So, okay, so what I wanted to say, what they're saying is that you need to be flexible, Amy, because once that move will happen, it will not be, dream will be better. At first, you will not realize that, okay? Because you're thinking, oh no, I need to go there, and that's not in my plan, and that's not what I wanted. But you know what? Spirit knows better. The divine knows better, and you will be super happy, because at the end, once you will find a place where to move, you will be loving it, and you will start a new life. I feel that you will be part of a community. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do for a living, but I feel that you will be part of your community, and you will bring your skills as a job to the community, and you will love your new life. Okay, so this is all that I know. I just wanted to pull up. This is not. So I'm just looking for another. It's probably this one. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. I'm just looking for a deck. Right. Okay. So Spirit is saying that you will have a lot of fun. Yeah, absolutely. Very, very positive. Very positive indeed. So I will leave you there, and I'll move on to someone else. Okay. Thank you for coming along. It's been lovely to give you this beautiful message. Okay. So let me see who else I want to give a message to. So, Megan, I'm not going to give you a reading. You know why? Because none of them are ready to come forward. And they were I'm actually doing it now. Because they're saying that there is still too much struggle, grief, and pain. And they have to, when we pass to Spirit, we need to have an assessment of the things we've achieved while we were on Earth. And the three of them are going through that process at the moment. So sometimes I have had Spirit coming through after 3 days of passing. Okay, so time is not relevant. It's not an issue. Whenever they've passed, you said that it's recent and all of that, and I'm terribly, terribly sorry for your losses, by the way. But all they want to say is that they understand your pain, and they know that your mental health has been affected, and what they're saying is, please, 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 do take care of yourself. Don't let yourself go. Okay? Don't let yourself go. Because you will be meant to be doing better things for others. Okay? But right now, you need to look after yourself, because you've got nothing left to give at the moment. Okay? And you're always in your head. You're always in your head. So you want to be more in contact with others. You want to be more grounded, and you need to spend more time doing a hobby. And they're saying to me, you haven't done anything for yourself for a long time, because all you have, you've given to the others. And then you've been hit by one death after the other, and that has made you, really go a bit out of alignment. Okay? So they feel your pain. You may have wondered at times if you are feeling their energies around you, and they're saying yes. They're saying that the other day you were, you're lost. Yeah, I know, they're saying that to me. So they want you to look after yourself for now and start doing some hobbies. Is any of these people that have left family members and a friend, I feel there is a friend as well, any of them had, or you have an orchard as a hobby, like growing vegetables, herbs, things like that, because they are saying that it is something that would be really beneficial to you. And I believe the reason why they're saying that is because that would help you to realign yourself and to find yourself again. Okay? And, loss and grief, they create closure within us sometimes. We cannot see and feel anything else other than our grief and pain. Yes, two friends and my son's father. Right. Yes. Yeah. One of the friends in particular, she stepped forward. I think there is a man. So you said it's the father of your son, so that could be the man. But I could feel a man and a woman, and there is someone else, but this person, it's a bit further away. So when spirit, it's a bit further away. Okay. There you go. Right. Because when they are further away, it's to do with either geographical distance. I mean, quite regularly at the moment, I get people that suffered with dementia as well. So when the spirit is further away from me, it means they were, distanced because of their, Alzheimer's or whatever. So that would make sense to me. Okay. So they are around you. Okay. They are suggesting if you could take yourself to a sacred place, maybe a spiritualist church, maybe an actual any church or a temple, and just sit in there and allow the pain to wash through and out of you. Oh, bless, yes, I believe that. Yeah. My grandmother had dementia, and one of the last times I saw her, I walked into the room, "Hey, Nan," and she went like, "And who are you?" And I went like, "Oh, that hurt so much." She didn't recognize me anymore. So I know it's a really painful thing to experience. But, at the moment, you want to take yourself to a sacred space. You want to sage. Oh, bless him. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. It's such a shame that he's lost his dad so early, so soon. So you understand, Negin, you really need to look after yourself, do some saging and a home, have some crystals, create a little crystal grid with the images of the loved ones that have passed to spirit, your friend and the son's father, and honor them. Help them to transition into the light as they're working through their own stuff. Yes, you are in this together. Believe it or not, they're not here physically anymore, but they're still around. We just move into a different dimension, basically, That's what happens. Oh, I see. 5 years later, 5 years of that. All right. At the moment, as I'm going a bit quieter, I'm feeling I'm connecting to your energy, and I feel I want to bring you a sense of calm and inner peace, because that, I know, it would help you so much to find some inner peace, because you haven't felt peace in a long time. You're not sleeping well, okay? I want to bring peace to you. I want to place my hand over your chest where your heart is. And I want to feel the warmth and the heat and the warmth of the love of your loved ones. To say that, you know, they will be always around you. And they know that you will never forget them. That is a eternal bond you all have, and it will never be broken no matter what. And if you would find consolation into that, then your grief would be more bearable. Okay? So I feel that they want to send you a big hug and so much love, and saying, thank you for helping us. Thank you for helping us. This is all they want to say, because you've done a lot for you and for them. You've done a lot for them. Okay? So you see, I was gonna say I didn't have a message, and eventually they know how much you needed a message, although they aren't quite ready. Okay, I'm pretty sure they will. Yes, definitely, and send gratitude from your heart to them, and that's how you will create that connection that will fill in that gap, that loss, the emptiness that you feel within yourself. Yeah? Okay, sending you myself, much love to you as well. And, keep going. It will get better, with time. Time is a healer, okay? And just, look after yourself. Go to sacred places, do the saging, do all the things I've said to you, okay? All right, you're so welcome, darling. All right, next. So let's have a look. I'm just rotating around. So, Aryan Gupta from India. Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. So, I feel that there have been issues. You've had issues with family members. And you are getting really, really sick and tired of all the drama. And you only wish you could fly away and just go for a holiday. Maybe you booked a holiday already, I don't know. But I feel that you want to just go away. And you're saying yes already. Thank you for confirming that. And I feel that you just want some peace of mind. You just want some peace of mind. And, even when they try to call you, you're not picking up the phone call, because you're just pretending you're not there. You just would like resonating. Resonating for you as well, Kissa. I feel that, sometimes when there are groups that get together for a reading on a platform like this one, sometimes there are groups of people that have a lot of things in common going on at that time. So, anyways, I feel there is a mother-in-law. There has been some issues with the mother-in-law, Ariane. The older woman of the house or of the family, and she's been kind of dictating. Yes, okay, I'll fly off with you, Ariane. Yeah, I think, probably you could make each other's company. Ariane, I feel you're right, actually, when I feel of the situation. And I feel that they have been trying to make your life very difficult. I feel that there is a man in your life. I believe it might be actually a husband or a partner or someone not dictating but causing issues. Yes, yeah. Yeah, because because when someone dictates, it's like ordering, but actually she's not happy with what others want to do because she wants them to do what she wants. So, that's like is a sneaky way of dictating. Oh, sorry, darling. Sorry, Arian. Sorry. You're a guy. So is there a partner of yours then? Is there a partner? Because I feel that there is someone close, very close to you, that is, I'm not saying he or she is creating a, they're not trying to, these loved ones, one is trying to keep a bit, not with you right now. Okay. I think they want it to be neutral, basically. Okay. So I don't know whether this person is not with you because he's past to spirit. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Love the spread of energy high from Colorado. And we send lots of love and light. And Colorado, is that where you had the flooding? No, you were close. People were coming to Colorado, wasn't it? Hope you're well, darling, there. And thank you for sending the healing. We're sending a lot of love back to you. You're not living together and you had a fight. Okay. This person feels that doesn't want to be in the middle of stuff going on. As simple as that. Doesn't want to take responsibility. Yes? Yes, thank you. Thank you back to you as well. Master Juniper Blue Mystic. Beautiful name, title. So, Arian, have you been experiencing some digestive issues? I think that all of your nerves are actually impacting your tummy, your stomach area in particular. It's like as if I'm feeling a bit discomfort in my own stomach even, because you just don't want to be, no. Is that no to what, to the stomach thing? Are you aware of someone very, very close to you that is having digestive issues? Because I feel, I feel that it could be from, not for stomach issue. Are you aware of a grandfather that used to have digestive issues? Because normally when I feel it so strongly myself, it's, okay, it's either from the person energy or spirit coming so close to me that makes me feel a bit the nausea. Okay. And I know it's not me because when I do readings, I do feel a lot physically myself as well. You do have a grandfather in spirit though, do you? And does he happen to be the partner of the grandmother or the husband? The grandmother we were talking about that is causing issues. I had a friend who passed away of digestive issues. Ah, okay, right. Okay, interesting. Was he nearly 40? Okay. Was this friend of yours not very old at all? Came over from Facebook. Hello from Mississippi. Hey, Robin, welcome. Thank you for joining us from Mississippi. 52 and he was a woman. Okay. She didn't look like 52 though, did she? Because I feel she looks much younger. she kept herself really well, and she was a very fit person until she passed. Okay, yes, thank you. That's why I'm saying 40, because she really didn't look like 50 something, you know. She had the most beautiful skin as well. She was really looking after herself. And she was someone that you could really rely on as a friend. You know, if you told her something, or you told her, you know, don't share it with anyone, she would be like a tombstone, you know. She was like almost a twin flame kind of thing, you know, those sort of friendships that could never become anything else, but you know, you get on so well. So let me see, Aryan. So this friend of yours, she's saying, do what you wish for. So I feel that that there is something that you've been considering recently of doing. And she's saying, I would if I was you. So I don't know if you know what she's talking about. I'm just a messenger. I don't know whether you've bought a car recently, or you want to buy a car, or there is a means of transport, something that you've, yes, okay, all right, good, thank you. So she is saying that although she's not here in body, she will always be around you to try and help you as much as she can. You want to buy one, that's it. So she said, yes, go for it. Okay. And she is around you to help you manifest that. Okay. She says that it's been a long time coming for you. Okay. So it's a yes for her. And she's showing me an image of her touching your arm, you know, from behind. And she would come and touch your arm when she's talking to you. So you were quite close at the same time, you know, almost childhood friends, you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you there with her message. Okay, yes, you were close. Yeah, it's the way she's showing me how close you both were, even, you know, the way she was touching you and the way you were talking, you know. So yeah, and so maybe you could, you know, consider to take yourself away somewhere, just to, you know, almost to clean your body from that negative energy that is coming from the family issues. And, you know, oh, thank you, Kissa. Thank you, darling. You know, just take yourself away and, you know, just dump that heaviness energy around you. I feel there is heavy energy around you on your chakra. You've been absorbing all of this stuff, even if, you know, all these negative toxic family vibrations, you know, just like take yourself somewhere where you can cleanse yourself, let everything go, and just, you know, come back renewed and recharged, because I think you need that. And I think you know as well. Yes. Okay, right. Beautiful. Thank you, Aryan. Thank you for being here tonight, all the way from India. Thank you so much. Now, I think, Stacy, are we still? Iris, hello. Good evening, darling. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Stacy, do I have time for one more message, or we need to wrap up? What more? Okay, absolutely. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. Okay, so let me see who wants a message. And I've got in my mind, I'm going to choose the third person that says yes. This is what I've been told. Who wants a message? Yay, Master Juniper, it's you. Sorry, darling, can you give me your name? Because I really love what you do. It looks like you do lots of energy work, but I can't see your name there. So, Master Juniper Bloom Mystic. Oh, Brianna. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Brianna. Okay, darling. Yes. Rebecca, yes. Okay. Post it here. Right. I'm going to go with this. You know what? I have a deck in my hand and I keep thinking something is missing. Something is missing. Brianna, what is missing from your life? That's the question. The spirit wants you to ask yourself, what is missing from your life? Oh, thank you, darling. What is missing from your life? Because there is some love. Now, I know where they're heading to with this, okay? Now, the experience we do on Earth a lot of times has to do with finding ourselves before we can find love for ourselves, first of all, and then love from someone else for us, unconditional love. And I feel that the unconditional love is something that you have yet to experience from someone else. You have been loved in the past, but not unconditionally. And you promised yourself, yes, that is what is hard for me, loving myself. I know. They're telling me. And I don't know, because I know we do mediumship here, okay? We haven't, spot on. We haven't, spoken, normally about angels. I try to keep within the parameters of mediumship. But I think that you find your origins as a starseed. And the souls that are around you and help you, they are starseeds themselves. And you are currently going through a period of, what do they call it? You're looking within yourself, okay? You're currently looking into the shadow work. That's what I was thinking of. So many chills. Yes. Isn't that lovely when that happens, So, yes, shadow work. They want you to do shadow work. More, they're saying, no, more shadow work, because you've already been doing it, but you need to do more. You need to carry on, and you need to be gentle with yourself. You can be so hard. The nicer you are to the world, the harder you are on yourself. And they're very sad for this, because you don't deserve it. You've done nothing wrong. And sometimes you don't know how to love yourself. You're saying it's hard, but you don't really know how. And it's through the lessons. So when you start doing, oh, bless you, sweetie. I know, it's hard. But it's all of that stuff needs to come out. needs to be exposed to the light. You know, fear, it's the right opposite end and vibrationally opposite to love. And what is getting you is the fear. Is the fear of love, to be loved and to love yourself. Because you feel that if you did that, you would become angry. Because you were not able to say no in the past when you should have. So you know how to love yourself. So how can you create boundaries next time? You know what hurts, so don't let anyone get there again. Nowhere near that. You know? And I can feel your tears right now. But tears, good. Excellent. And this is what Spirit chose you for tonight, to give you the reading, you know, because you needed it. And you know, I am told when I do my platforms and Sunday service in spiritualist churches, the feedback I get from the people running the church is like, you went straight to the people that needed to hear the message most. And I want to believe that, because it's part of what I do, is do service and bring love and upliftment and confirmation to people that really, really need, you know. Yes, Robin, that is true. Tears are healing, and that's the way it should be, you know. And I can envisage you, I can see you actually like the Botticelli's Venus. I don't know if you remember that beautiful painting. Walking inside a pool of water. And now I have the goosebumps now. And I can see you walking into this pool and just purify yourself. So the bath is like a baptism sort of thing. To baptize yourself and forgive yourself for all of the things that you could have, should have, and would have. That's past. Start again. One day at a time. You don't have to run the whole life in one day. No. It's never happened, it will never happen. Our past, present, our past and future are in the present. All you can do for yourself today, every morning, when you wake up, invoke your goddesses, invoke your guides, and say, what can I do to be of service, to help others? Because it's by the means of helping others that we can heal ourselves. And we find the scope and the purpose, and we learn to love ourselves. And this is what they're saying to you. And this is like how you can move forward. Thank you. I love your heart too. And you know what? I am connected. I'm giving a reading. One of the things that I do is soul-to-soul reading. And this is what I'm doing at the moment. It's not all about mediumship. It's past lives. It's soul-to-soul. It's like psychic readings, which is about your energy. And if you have attachments and all of that, I can do all of that. So when I come along here, whatever I feel is more useful to the person, then I will give that. Okay? Sometimes I do evidential mediumship and I give names and connection and details. Tonight was a bit different, and it's fine. That's what was needed, right? So who am I to talk about that, to decide? I go with what Spirit is guiding me to do. So I think, Brianna, this is the message for you tonight, okay? So I don't know whether there is a pool or somewhere where you can symbolically go and dip yourself into, or through a meditative space Immerse yourself in a pool of light and cleanse yourself, and allow that state of mind, those emotions to come out and cleanse, be it tears or shout, scream if you need to. Make sure you tell your neighbors first though, yeah? Or go to a woods and just nobody can hear you there. And just let all of the Garden of Eden. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's the beginning of everything, right? It's where the story, that's where the history starts being written. Okay, guys, I am done tonight. We've gone a bit over. I don't mind at all. I'm very happy with the readings, and I've done as much as I could. I've given enough time and whatever it was needed, for each of you that needed the messages. I hope that makes you feel better, uplifted, perhaps healed a little bit. And thank you so much for joining me from all corners in the world. I'm very honored to have been here tonight. I am wishing you a good day ahead, a good afternoon, a good evening, and I will see you soon. I think it might be in the new year, but you take care, and sending you all much love. Bye now.